I never picked it up before. There you go.
It's not as bad now, so it's...
Are we ready, Cameron?
Yeah, okay.
Don?
Ready to go.
In the front.
Steve, you've been quoted overnight as commenting on the decision. You said you weren't called. Now, the commissioner found that there was no evidence, in his opinion, that there was intentional contact. Do you believe there was intentional contact with Rabada?
Well, it's not my place to make that judgment. You know, I guess it's been handed down now, and it is what it is. I said yesterday that the contact was harder than it actually looked on the TV. Whether it was intentional or not, that's not for me to decide.
So what could you say? What you would have said if you had been asked your opinion?
No, I won't say that. I would have saved that for a hearing, but I wasn't asked to stand in on it.
You got a team?
Same team.
Steve, would you rate that you were quite lucky not to be charged to start with yourself? Because it takes two to tango. By the looks of things, both of you could have avoided each other.
Yeah, I don't think so. You know, I think it was certainly for me going down the other end of the wicket to speak to Sean, who was in with me at the time, and as I said yesterday, I think that you know, when you've got someone out, you've already won the battle. There's no need to go over the top, and you know, on that occasion, I was walking down the other end of the wicket, so I certainly didn't change my line or anything.
Steve, knowing that Rabada's only now a point away from the ban again, is that something that you would look to target going into this match, or are you guys just going to leave it be?
No, not at all. You know, if he wants to carry on and make mistakes, then so be it. But we're just going to play the game as we've played it, and hopefully try and go 2-1 up in this series.
Steve, you've also got a player within a point of a ban, David Warner. You know, are you worried that he might step over the line again?
No, I'm comfortable. You know, I saw Faf mention before the last Test match that they might try and bait him. So if they want to play like that, then go for it. But you know, we certainly won't be doing the same thing with Rabada. Obviously, both now of one indiscretion away from a ban. But no, we won't be playing like that.
Steve, just you say now it's an unchanged team. I mean, just with the battle, you know, the Test cricket being so tough now with Mitchell Stark and Mitchell Marshall to that growing strain. Are you quite confident that 5 days possibly of hard cricket that they're going to come through that? Or a little bit of a concern, injury worries?
No, I think they'll be okay. They both had a really good hit out yesterday. Obviously, we had 10 days between Test matches, which is a good break for them, and they feel really good. So yeah, no concerns there.
Crystal?
Steve, what do you hope the difference would be between the two sides?
Well, for us, it's about taking 20 wickets and scoring more runs than the opposition. You know, I think looking at the first 2 Test matches, we haven't had someone go on and score 100. You know, that's really big for us. If we can get someone in the top 4, ideally, to go on and make a big score, that'll help set the game up for us. You know, it hasn't been good enough first 2 games, and we want to turn that around.
Stephen, sorry, can I just double check? So, you're saying that you guys wouldn't target Rabada. So, are you saying in that the reports at the start of the tour, where you were quoted as saying that you were aware of Rabada's disciplinary position and it could be something you would target? So were those reports false at the start of the tour?
No, I think for us it's about playing the game the way we've always played it, and you know, we'll speak out in the middle. We won't do anything, I guess, in a way to sort of antagonise him to make the mistakes that he's been played. But you know, that's up for him if he wants to make those errors.
Steve, did the hearing in any way, was it disruptive to your preparations and possibly planning for a Test match without KG and then having to kind of start planning for a Test match with him back? Did it disrupt your preparation at all? No,
it didn't. We were planning both ways anyway, so it didn't bother us. Obviously, he's back playing now, so he's a world-class bowler, and for us, you know, it's about trying to negate the the impact that he's had probably in the first couple of games. If we can do that, then hopefully that'll take us a long way to winning this game.
Steve, you guys obviously play all over the world. Your views of playing at Newlands, are the guys quite excited to play at a nice ground like this?
Absolutely, it's one of the most picturesque grounds in the world. It's in my top 3 of grounds around the world. I enjoy playing here, and yeah, all the boys are certainly excited about this week.
Steve, how do you shut out the social media noise? Because I know a lot of players say they put their phones away or they try to stay away from it, but it's difficult to, in a week where particularly your name has been all over, how do you shut it off as leader and try to focus on what you have to do?
I don't. I read everything, so so I know everything that's going on. So it doesn't bother me. I like to know what's happening, and if people are having a go at me or anything, I use that as motivation. If they're talking nice things about me, then that's nice too. But either way, doesn't matter to me. I just go out and try and do what I need to do and keep the boys in a good space to play good cricket.
Graham, last one, Dan.
Yes, Steve, what's your feeling about having such a long break between tests and keeping everyone in the game, so to speak, without actually playing any cricket?
I think it's good. Obviously, the first 2 test matches were back to back, so you can't have a third one back to back. I think that just takes too much out of the guys physically and mentally, particularly fast bowlers. So, it's nice to have this break in the middle to refresh and get everything right to go in the 3rd test match.
Steve, one thing about the last test was Elgar and Hashim sort of getting through a lot of very good stuff from your bowlers, and both Mitch and Josh bowled quite long spells to them. Given what's happened with Mitch and Mitch and their bodies, like, would you potentially use your bowlers maybe shorter spells or rotate them a little bit more frequently here?
Yeah, it depends on what's happening. That middle session where those guys batted really well was when the ball started reversing really big, and at that time I thought that was the best option to get them out. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that, but they scored 40 runs in the session, or 42 runs in the session, I think. So, and got rewards later on. But it certainly depends on what's happening out in the middle. Obviously, Nathan's been very successful against Dean as well, so that could come into play pretty early as well.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,